Welcome back to Orange Hat Reviews, everyone. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. I'm going to be covering another current events live stream. So we're going to be talking about how Sonic has broken some records. We're going to be talking about a couple of articles from Bounding into Comics that has caught my attention. A rumor about Spider-Man and a bisexuality, and The Batman, a working title and main villain apparently have been leaked. So, without further ado, let's cover the Sonic thing. Apparently, Sonic has completely outgrossed Birds of Prey. Blew right by it. Like, well, a Sonic Speedster. The thing is, folks, this is great news because it is important for Hollywood to realize that when you insult fans, it is bad for business. When you listen to fans and say, we hear you, we are going to make it so you are appeased. That is important. And that is when you will draw a bigger crowd. It's simple common sense, really. Now, apparently it has broken a couple of records as well. Highest grossing video game adaptation into film, and a couple others. Let's see here. Oh, geez, that idiot. Right now I'm scrolling. All right, there's the Batman one. I'm going to read the two articles off my phone. But before we get, or that's enough for the Sonic stuff because it made a couple other things. President's Day, I think it took number 4, which is pretty good. In President's Day record setters. Bounding, where are you? There we go. And so, let me just find the other article. Other. Yeah, I'm silly, folks. Feeling a little silly today. The other one is from a few days ago, so it's going to take a little bit more to find. Actually, I think it was from yesterday, but yeah. I do not want, I said load more. There it is. Alrighty. So we're going to start off with Batman. With the Batman article that says the Batman working title and main villain allegedly leak. So apparently the Batman is what we all call it, but that might not be the name of Matt Reeves' movie about the Dark Knight. Upon its release, online rumors, photos leak reveal a different working title, and so much more. First slate on day 1 of filming stuck with the Batman, see below, but Robert Pattinson's chair indicates they might transition away from that. An unauthorized photo of Star Pattinson's chair made its way onto Reddit with the word vengeance. Okay. Emblazoned on it, seemingly confirming suspicions about there are out there in the ether. The leaking didn't end there, as further purported plot spoilers also hit Reddit. On Twitter, DC Movie News posted a thread screenshots showing comments by user Camera Overtime, who answered questions and kept others posted on updates from the set. Camera Overtime, allegedly the same person who snapped the picture of Pattinson's seat, starts by dishing up spoilers related to costumes, scenes, Riddler, and how Robert Pattinson looks as Bruce Wayne. She first claims to have seen Jeffrey Wright as Jim Gordon and Zoe Kravitz as Catwoman, but not the Batsuit, since only a handful of action sequences have been filmed. Camera Overtime asserts to having seen Pattinson as Bruce Wayne, writing, "The star has dark brown hair and looks good as a billionaire asshole." That's funny. How you doing, Moira? Also noted, Riddler crashes a funeral and a car covered in Riddler markings drives through a lobby. Sounds like Edward Nygma, Nee Ashton, played by Paul Dano, is up for some chaos. The spoilers continue, yada, yada, yada. So, but basically they're hinting that the main villain, or one of the main villains, is Riddler, and that they're going with a title of the Batman with a subtitle of Vengeance, apparently. So that's interesting, but I'm still going to watch the movie. I am actually interested into seeing how this movie is going to look and whatnot. They have not given any indication that they are going down the rabbit hole of identity politics, which is good. We need more movies like that in Hollywood. We need to return to that normal where all that crap is no longer needed. So, moving on to the. Hold on, I feel a sneeze coming on. God bless me. Anywho, we got a Spider-Man thing from Bounding in the Comics. Rumor. Oh, Jesus. Sony and Marvel to introduce bisexual Spider-Man. Oy. I am really tired of all this stuff. I mean, they're going against Stan Lee's wishes. Sorry about that, folks. I just had a small hiccup on the internet. That happens. So, yeah, the live-action bisexual Spider-Man. Rumor comes from We Got This Covered, who are hit and miss most of the time, who detail that this bisexual Spider-Man would be introduced in a possible Spider-Verse live-action film. Not only do they want a bisexual Spider-Man, but according to the rumor, they want the bisexual Peter Parker to be Andrew Garfield from Amazing Spider-Man. Garfield expressed his interest in seeing a gay Spider-Man back in 2013 when he was promoting Amazing Spider-Man 2. In an interview with Entertainment Weekly, he says, "I was kind of joking, but kind of not joking about MJ. I was like, what if MJ is a dude? Why can't we discover Peter is exploring his sexuality? It's hardly even groundbreaking, so why can't he be gay? Why can't he be into boys?" Andrew Garfield wasn't the only Spider-Man actor who is talking about Spider-Man being gay. I do remember hearing Tom Holland touching on it too. And I actually did a video on that, kind of condemning Tom Holland because he's entitled to his opinion, but it's going against what Stan Lee actually said. And a stipulation actually as well, which we're actually going to do this. While actors seemingly want a Spider-Man or a gay Spider-Man, it goes against wishes of Marvel Comics legend and Spider-Man creator Stan Lee. Lee commented on the possibility of a gay Spider-Man after leaked documents revealed Spider-Man, and specifically Peter Parker, could not be homosexual. The document reads, this is important, folks, this is the cool part: Spider-Man should be male, not smoke tobacco nor use alcohol, and not be homosexual unless Marvel portrayed that alter ego as a homosexual. So, there you go. And right now my phone just, there we go. Lee would explain his own opinion on the matter. I wouldn't mind if Peter Parker had originally been black, a Latino, an Indian, or anything else, that he stay that way. But we originally made him white. I don't see any reason to change that. He added, I think the world has a place for gay superheroes, certainly. But again, I don't see any reason to change the sexual proclivities of a character once they've already been established. I have no problem with creating new homosexual heroes. Lee continues, it has nothing to do with being anti-gay, anti-black, or anti-Latino, or anything like that. Latino characters should stay Latino. Black Panther should certainly not be Swiss. I just see no reason to change which has already been established when it's so easy to add new characters. I say create new characters the way you want. Hell, I'll do it myself. Given Lee's comments and the previously leaked documents regarding how Sony could depict Spider-Man, it's hard to imagine there is any validity to this rumor, especially after those leaked documents confirmed Peter Parker could not be homosexual. However, it's not out of the realm of possibility for Marvel Comics, Sony, and Marvel Studios to create new Spidey-like character that is gay and have Garfield play the character. However, I don't see Garfield reprising his role as Peter Parker from Amazing Spider-Man. So yeah, it's basically come out that he cannot. Hey Rosetta, I'm just basically doing current events, talking about a couple things here and there, and then I'm going to hit on a little bit of hometown buzz, like the description says. I'm going to save that for the ending, but just covered Sonic and Batman stuff, and now I'm talking a little bit about the whole identity politics screaming from Sony and Marvel. I don't have a problem with a bisexual character, but not an established hetero character just for the sake of bisexual character. Got to represent them all. Exactly, Tobian. And I also agree, and I also agree with Stan Lee. I mean, Stan Lee, basically, you can't say it better than how he said it. I'm not anti-gay. I'm not anti-LGBTQ. I'm not anti-woman or any of that stuff. And if anybody who claims the contrary, you can easily look up my previous videos, including a previous live stream that I had with women and somebody who is transgender, who I get along with and respect a lot. Her name's Kiri, and she also has her own YouTube channel. Check her out. So moving on, basically, it is now it's revealed to be a kind of quote unquote law to not allow or to not turn Peter Parker bisexual. He can't smoke and he can't drink. So that explains a scene in the second Tom Holland Spider-Man movie. I forget what it's called. Kiri is a doll. Yes, she is. Indeed, Rosetta, she is. Anyway, yeah, I forget. Far From Home was the one. That's Tom Holland movie. Spider-Man with Mysterio. Basically, he's like, you want a drink? You want a beer? It's legal. And it's like, no. It's like, yeah, he's not supposed to have alcohol or smoke or anything like that. But yeah, Marvel, if you guys want to create a damn Spider-Man that's gay, create a Spider-Man that's gay. Just don't name Peter Parker. Peter Parker is already established to be a heterosexual male. And he's also white. He's a straight white male. Oh, did I just trigger the SJWs? SJW trigger alert. Wow. Wow. But yeah, folks, basically keep that crap out of movies. People are sick and tired of it. We don't want to be reminded every 5 seconds that a character is gay. We get it. We are adults. We can remember something for more than 5 minutes after we've learned it. Am I right, folks? But so yeah, that's the current entertainment news. This isn't going to be a long stream. Stop creating characters that are new versions of old ones. Come up with new ideas. That's also a good idea, Rosetta. I mean, honestly. Let me show you. Yeah. I mean, to be honest, why can't they just create new damn characters? But also create them in a way that's not cringeworthy or that's not cringing, you know? Don't freaking... I'm probably going to have another internet outage, folks. Back. I don't know for how long. Calls it getting their Wokemons. That's pretty cool. Yeah. So, now with those things out of the way, my hometown of Tupper Lake, yeah, tell me about it, Sylvian. I'm sick of the landline interrupting internet as well, and I'm actually willing to shell out freaking money to pay for a better internet, but that's up to the person who owns the household. But yeah, the hometown where I live had some little bit of buzz, a little bit of excitement. We heard the telltale loud roaring of jets above, and as I'm coming out of one of my local marts, I look up and I see the source, and usually it's, you see like a commercial jet, commercial airliner, or if it's jets coming from Fort Drum, which is not too far from me. I mean, it's like 80 miles or something. But yeah, usually it's F-15s or 16s coming out of there. Nope, we got F-35s doing maneuvers above our hometown. And they were at a distance enough that I can make out their shape and whatnot, but I also noticed the maneuvers that they were pulling, and I'm like, there ain't no way a freaking F-35 or an F-15 or 16 could pull off some of the maneuvers that they did. I mean, so when I posted it about on Facebook, I'm like, does Fort Drum really have it? Or I didn't think they came out of Fort Drum. I posted it on Twitter that they probably came out of Fort Drum, but it was then later confirmed to me by my brother on Facebook. They came out of Burlington, Vermont, apparently, or Burlington, New York. I think there's a Burlington, New York. I don't know. But anyway, they came out of Burlington, according to my brother, and I'm like, still, it's pretty neat to see, you know? So, yeah, we had some F-35s pulling maneuvers overhead. It's not every day you see $1 billion jet, or let alone two of them flying over your hometown and giving people on the ground something to look at, which is pretty exciting. I mean, it looked like they were doing mock, like a mock dogfight up in the air, you know? It was pretty cool. I mean, it kind of reminds me of what's going to probably hopefully happen in Top Gun 2, because that's also a movie that I'm actually looking forward to. But anyway, folks, we are hitting the 24-minute period, which I actually do want to end at, because I want to have a even number of minutes left for the live stream duration of February. And that's all there is for today's current events. Anyway, folks, you all know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all that jazz. Let me know down in the comments below what you all think of the stuff that I covered in today's live stream of current events. And have you guys ever seen an F-35 or two of them in the sky above where you live? If you have, let me know. If you've seen a Raptor, which is an F-22, let me know. I find all sorts of that stuff interesting. Anyway, folks, I'm probably going to be doing another live stream Thursday, which will be maybe a second music psychology stream, like I did a couple days ago. Anyway, folks, this has been Orange Hat Reviews. I'll catch y'all on the next one.